For every species, I've got a different bag, and for every species, I've got different boxes. This is the box that I basically take river fishing with me. It's not got everything I need in. I've got bags of feeders, open-ended feeders, closed-end feeders or whatever, but this is basically the little box that I use for my rigs, for my river rigs. I've got different size swivels, different size beads. I don't use one size bead or one size swivel for a rig. There's nothing worse than having a little dainty rig for a roach that's got a great big swivel that probably you'd be using sort of a pike fishing. You know, it's got to look nice and neat. It's got to be able to land the fish, but it looks nice and neat. And that's why I carry different size swivels, different size beads, different size buffers, different size little runner beads that takes the feeders, etc. So, you know, an arrangement. You can't have enough little bits to give you that edge when you're making rigs. Okay, there's the hooks I use. Probably in here, there's size 4 up to about 14, 16 that I'll be using for barbel, chub, roach, you know, species like that on the river. Here's my hook tie materials. And then there's all the bits and pieces I need to tie those rigs, you know, the various needles, the various drills, scissors, etc. Standard stuff. That's a useful piece of kit that I use for cutting the braid. I find it better than scissors. Super bit of kit. Probably the one thing that I always take with me is I love my PVA tape and PVA string. And the reason I've got that is when you're slinging out pieces of luncheon meat, you know, you put out your rig, but then you shoot out pieces of luncheon meat. You're always trying to guess where it's gone. For me, I just wouldn't go without that. You know, the PVA string, so I can put on luncheon meat, I can put on boilies, and when I cast out, even in a very strong flow, I know that I've got bait down by my hook bait. So, you know, I always take my PVA string with me and PVA tape. There's my river box.